Hi everybody, Brent Jones NuHomeSource Realty. How are you? I want to do a Facebook Live about the possibility of you selling your house. I have been in real estate in North Texas for 33 years. A lot of people are coming to me and asking me questions about what the market is like now with the changing economy. There's a lot of concern. So I just want to address that real quickly. Before we get started, like this video, comment, leave a message, and refer it to your family and friends. So you're thinking about possibly selling your house. So what would the possibilities be there? You know, what we've got is we've got recession, we've got high interest rates, we've got inflation. It's definitely hurt the market. You know, in months past, you could put your house on the market, sell it over a weekend, and get $50,000 above asking price. Well, guess what? Those days are over. Now, I got good news and I got bad news. Here's the good news. You can still sell your house, okay? It's not going to be for $50,000 over and multiple cash buyers are all competing and they're going to buy you tickets to the Dallas Cowboys and whatever, pay for your car insurance for the first year and all that silly nonsense. Those days are over, but you can still sell your house. Why? Because we're in Texas and people are still moving to Texas. Now, maybe not at the rate that they were, but they're still moving to Texas. Thank God for Texas, right? So you can still sell your house. It's going to be more quote unquote normal what it used to be, which is you're going to put your house on the market, maybe have to spruce it up a little bit, maybe have a couple of 3 price changes, which we'll talk about here in a second, before you can expect to get an executed contract. So it may take weeks, maybe a month or so, rather than days, but you're going to still be able to sell your market. By the way, let's talk real quickly. I've got unique ways of helping people sell their house, which we're going to talk about in just a second, but here's an idea. Let me just put a little bug in your ear, as we say in Texas. Here's some food for thought. Rather than you putting your house on your market and you have multiple price reductions, why don't you take the money that you would have used to reduce the price and give that to the buyer in the form of a interest rate buy down, a 2-1 buy down, where their interest rates go down in the first 2 years and then go down again in the third year. Anyway, you can talk to your lender. I'm not a lender, I just play one on TV. But talk to your lender about a buyer 2-1 buy down as far as their interest rates. Why is the market slow? Because people are concerned about interest rates going up. Interest rates have more or less doubled than where they were. They're still extremely reasonable. Money used to be free. Money is not free anymore, but it's still extremely reasonable. But if that is a concern for buyers as to why they may not want to buy a house at all or buy your house or whatever, then let's address that concern for buyers and use the money you would have given away in a price reduction and take that money and give it to the buyer as far as a 2-1 buy down of their interest rates. Just one of the unique things that I can provide for you. But here's some of the questions that I get asked as far as this crazy market. Now, people are curious and concerned as what's going on with their property value in the current economic times that we're in. So what's your current market value? I'll be happy to do a market study for you. I'll do it for you personally myself. And again, I've been doing this for 33 years. It's not going to be an algorithm out of New York. It's going to be me doing it for real. Now, again, it's not going to be an appraisal. I'm not going to do an appraisal for you. I'm not a licensed appraiser, but I am a realtor who's been doing this for 33 years. And I can tell you, based on comps, apples to apples comps, what I think your house would bring in today's market. And these comps will be as fresh, hot out of the oven. We'd like to do it within the last 30 days if there's enough activity in your area. Be happy to do that for you, no cost, no obligation. Other questions people have. What has sold? Are listings expiring? Are listings being canceled? Are people just putting their house on the market and then after a certain amount of time, they're just canceling the listings? So if you were to put your house on the market, can you expect an offer? Can you expect an executed contract? Or is it normal operating procedure now that listings are expiring and canceled? I'll give you all of those answers. Are houses selling at asking price? Are they selling below asking price? Are they selling above asking price? Probably not in this market anymore. But are they selling at asking price? Or are they selling below asking price? If they are selling below asking price, what percent are they selling at? 97.6%, 98.3%? I'll tell you exactly what houses are selling for as it relates to their asking price. Another question, DOM, days on the market. How long are houses sitting on the market? Back in the quote-unquote good old days, they were going, you'd put your house on the market and it would be sold that weekend. It's not that way anymore. So how long are houses sitting on the market? Days, weeks, months? I'll be able to tell you exactly the DOM for your exact house in your exact area. Are there new home builders in your area? Maybe yes, maybe no. And if there are new home builders in your area, what are they selling? Are brand new homes comparable to what you would need for your house? What incentives are builders giving away? Are you going to be in competition with a new builder corporation if you put your house on the market? So what's the situation with new home builds in your area, and how can you compete against that? I'll give you the answers to all that as well. So I like to consider myself not your typical realtor. I've been doing this again for 33 years. I pride myself on being different and being unique. One last thing I'll tell you. Never list your house with anybody who's not going to give you a guarantee. And I will give you a performance guarantee. I guarantee you, and we can sit down and discuss it in detail, but I guarantee you I will sell your house in a certain amount of days, and if not, I will pay you what number we work out. So I will sell your house in a certain number of days that we agree to, and if not, I will pay you in the form of a closing. I can't pay if you don't have a commission. If you don't have a real estate license, I can't pay you a commission. But there's a way that I could reduce my charges to you if I don't perform like I tell you I'm going to perform. If I don't sell your house within a certain amount of time, it would be multiple thousands of dollars. We can talk about that. And why am I so confident about that? Because I have programs that other realtors don't have. I have things such as target marketing, where I take the features of your house and I match it with needs of buyers, and I can find those buyers. I have multiple different ways that I can go online and find buyers that have been looking for houses that match yours, and I can match the features of your house with their needs, and we can merge those together, and I can get mass exposure for your house. I wouldn't make you a guarantee if I don't have unique programs to back it up. So anyway, very quick, very brief. Brent Jones, NuHomeSource Realty. Love to chat with you about your particular house in particular. And again, whenever we talk, any information I provide to you is free, no obligation. I'm happy to help. Brent Jones, NuHomeSource Realty, 214-649-4528. Brent Jones, NuHomeSource Realty, 214-649-4528. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help. Bye-bye.